Hello. How are you all doing? Yeah, we are women, YouTubers, happy haulers of too many talents. We have too many talents. The things we have to do in a day just to make a day run. It's a beautiful thing that technology exists, though it makes it so much easier than it used to be. I mean, I'm just saying used to be because I don't know how bad it used to be, but I know it's better than that. So anyway, Hobby Lobby Haul. So I know we all have been going and getting this after Christmas stuff and getting this 90% off everything that we can find is for Christmas or not for Christmas, but that's there and we're going to use it. So let me tell you what happened in my store. I guess I'm not going to just tell you without showing you something. Let me show you this. So I was at the store looking for 90% off stuff, right? So I want that if anybody has it, I know you're not giving it up, but I just want to see the video for that 12 Days of Christmas yarnology type. It wasn't yarnology, but it was a yarn box that was $149.99 and it went down to $15. When I went into the store, which I went late, I was talking to my mom. I could have gone on and talked while I was going, but I was like, let me just go now, after I realized I was late. Late meaning I wasn't there when they opened. Anyway, so when I went in, I saw this lady having a basket. I was just smiled to her. Where did you get it? She said, somebody left it right here, and I just picked it up. And I'm like, I missed out. Somebody got tired. The lines at my store that's closest to me, which is the last one usually to do all the sales, the one in Trustful, Alabama, the lines were from the register to the back of the store. That last aisle before the very last wall back there. It was from the front to, different depending on different stores, because I go to a lot of different stores when I travel. That aisle at the very back where you got all the center stuff, that last aisle, then those rows, and then the back aisle that's to the bathrooms and stuff. It was all the way back there. Then they had one all the way over to the other wall. I'm telling you, people were there shopping. Okay, I shopped too now. I'm not going to tell you I didn't. But so, I'm telling you that to tell you this. So, I was in there shopping, and I realized they probably all gone. So, I went on and shop while I look for it. So I found a lady that works there, and she was saying that she was trying not to go to the front because it was crazy. But she said she's not a person who can ring, so she tried to stay clear of going toward the front because everybody looked like they were crazy. I said, I would look like that to you too, because I'm thinking if you got a Hobby Lobby shirt, you need to be on the register. So anyway, even though I said that, we started talking and laughing. And I told her, she was like, well, what are you looking for? And I told her what I was looking for. She said, they were in the back. I said, I know. She said, yeah, and I told them if you leave these in the back, they won't get sold. So we moved them to the front. I said, she says, I got rid of what you want. I said, yes, that was what I wanted. Right? So I said, I'll tell you what then, since you got rid of what I wanted and I'm here. I was looking on YouTube, and this lady, she's still in there on my phone. I'm on Chrome now because the phone's too full. So because I took a bunch of pictures and stuff. So anyway, and I haven't downloaded them on YouTube because I need to edit. Anyway, so she was like, I said, I was watching B5 Designs, and she was saying that some of these dye have been discounted more than what they're showing, what you all are showing in the store. So she's like, well, take me to it. And then I was like, you want to ride on my bike? She said, girl, yeah, I need to ride, but she ain't giving me the bike. So anyway, we went back there, because at first she was like, what dyes? I was like, the cutting dyes that you can cut and make cars and stuff. She's like, okay. So we went over there. She was like, well, I'll tell you what, let me go get my machine. When I showed her, she was like, oh, okay, they need another discount. She said, well, I'm going to do this for you. She said, maybe the guys didn't get to them. They probably got to the things on the wall, which those things have been marked down forever. Then she said, but then maybe they didn't know they need to come in the aisles. So anyway, she got her gun, and she marked them down for me. Because they may not have still gotten them. They may have gotten them at every other store, and then by the time I go to every other store, they'll be gone. So anyway, I was waiting on this. That was originally $24.99, and then it went down to $17.99, and now it's $6.95. And this is so intricate. At first, I was thinking it was too intricate, that it was looking like a moth instead of like a butterfly. But I looked closer because it looks like a little sketchy, like furry type almost. Because, moths have like the little furry stuff. I'm talking like a connoisseur, but I am because we used to catch butterflies and moths and stuff when I was young. And I realized we don't like the moths, and I don't like the. We call them diamond dots, but they are dragonflies. Dragonflies. The diamond dot is where those other bugs, hornets, like. Anyway, very, 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 very nice. I mean, it's gonna be probably. And I know a lot of you ladies talk about Tim Holtz. I saw his stuff and I'm like, oh, he's a lot of nuts and bolts. And I'm kind of not a nuts and bolts type of girl. And I like the bright colors and stuff. Yeah, people call it tacky, but I like it. But yeah, so it's intricate. It's just one die. But I was just showing you how intricate it is when you cut it up. So this might be one of those where how everybody's talking about when you're cutting. Look, I'm going up, my face going up. Where you have to put the wax paper on it and then help to get the little part so you don't have to worry about, the pieces not coming out. Okay, now, this series here, I got a few prior to, but I said I was going to wait until these go on sale before I buy these. These stitched ones. I got the Stitch Petal Diamond background. It was $24.99, and now it's at $5.99. And now I'm thinking, well, why didn't this go down to $5.99? But it's just okay. Same thing for this. So these are for people who like to stitch. And am I a person who likes to stitch? I used to. So we'll see what happens. These have two dies. One that you can cut out the background, the little single, and then the main background. So you can do that alternating color if you want a full border. Oh, yeah, did y'all see what I did? I was shopping so hard I bought two. So I'm going to go take one back so somebody else can get some joy. Let me put that to the side. So, because I'll be going tomorrow. Then I got this one also. This was $18.99 and I got it for $4.55. And this is how it's going to look. Yeah, sometimes I shop so hard. I'm going to use this not for me. It's $22.99, but it's now $5.51. I don't know how they got to that 51. But hey, I didn't pay a whole lot for it. And I think it went down to 13. It's another Tim Holtz. But I want to do this as a card for somebody to put like bun in the oven. Not me. And not my daughters right now. Because they're minors and I want them to stay fresh and so clean. I want them to stay virginal as long as we can stay. Let them stay there. Then I got these two. Now before I wouldn't have worried about this. You know what? I don't think the Santa Claus one was there. But I'm going to have to look for it somewhere else. But the thing I like about them is their legs move. They swing back and forth. That's what they're saying with the little arrow. And look, they got the little intricate parts. They probably be interchangeable if you want to try. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. They're originally $14.99 and now they're $3.59. So cute. And this is still good for winter. This is still good for winter, but people probably think more of it for summer. I mean, for summer, for Christmas. If you give it that candy cane. But if you don't, it could probably go into spring. I'm just saying. This, I'm a real estate agent that hasn't sold a house. It was $21.99 and now it's $5.27, $5.22. I'm the person who's got readers on and can't read either. But, we've seen this. Anna Griffin has a die like this. Now, let me just tell you, this one is good. But nothing, I almost want to be Sinead O'Connor saying nothing compares to an Anna Griffin die. But this is great. You can put it with the steps. You can put it with the hello. You can put it with the laurel wreath around it. Garland, however you want to phrase it. Let me see if this needs something. It does. It says it also uses, I was like something, so it just looked like it needs something else. This project also uses, it cuts and it deboss stencil. It uses it has cutting dies that are S3414 and an embossing folder SES024. These, what I'm looking at is, I'm sorry y'all that it took that little time for me to figure it out, but I had to go around the other languages to see at what point I'm reading. So right here, see, I'm learning to look at these dies to see what accompanying parts it needs, because it looks like it has everything. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. It looks like it has everything. And then it says here, okay, can I get it so you can see it? It said this project. So you can probably go without, but it said it uses, and then it has the product numbers for what's used for the cutting dies and embossing folder. So I didn't look prior to find out, but it looks like I don't need anything. But I'm sure it's something there that'll make it look super cute. And I'll look and check and see tomorrow to see if what it is. Well, in fact, I'm gonna go on the site, and if I see it tomorrow, I'll buy it, and then I'll show you how it accompanies something else. I mean, the other thing. Okay, and this, I just thought it was so pretty with the balloons and the bright, vibrant colors. It was $21.99 and went to $5.27 also. So close your eyes and make a wish. And why I like this is because I've made a few cards. I just don't always have time to, when I'm making the card, because sometimes I'm making them last minute. So I don't always have time to put it on YouTube and show what I'm doing. But I made a card for my children, because I figured if you make a card for children, the least they know how to do is count. So I made a card for my sister, and I put the number of balloons for her birthday. And because you're going to get children. If Lord bless the teachers that have to listen year after year at Children Count to 100. And you're thinking, that should be an easy job. Lord bless the teacher has to listen to children. Because when I had to listen to my first daughter, it was joy. My second daughter, it was joy. Then after a while, other people choose to come. I'm like, no. Can I count for you? 1, 2, 3. Yay! No, I don't want to hear anybody count. And I'm a nice person. And I subbed and everything. But after that, I was through. But yeah, this is pretty. So, these are the die I got by Twisting the lady that works in Hobby Lobby Arm. And I had already have some of them, so it was in the video where I was telling y'all that they got the markdowns again. I also got one of these. Yes, it was originally $29.99, and I got it for $6.72. And I started to have her mark down some more for me. This is how it looks. This is glass case with a lid and lock and lid. And it has the die and stamp storage. That's what it does. And it includes magnet sheets for the storage of some folded envelopes for storage. So, I see what it's trying to say. I told y'all I got these groups. I bought good ones, cheap ones, bad ones. I was just, when you get them, especially if you get them from Dollar Tree, you break them. So basically, so you all can see if I had my phone, I would just have it above. Y'all wouldn't even have to see me. Okay, so what they're saying is, you're going to get these metal sheets. It looks like it's about 2. So instead of just looking like, we're going to see how many. Alright. 1, 2, 3. I'm doing like how many it takes to get the center of a lollipop, Tootsie Roll Pop. So then it has these dividers here. And they have those little brackets on both sides. And then it has these dividers that you can put in here to help you organize. I'm going to do it right now. It's kind of sturdy. And it locks in there. It locks in there if you put it in the lock, in the right place. And I was thinking, see, I wasn't sure that it had these dividers, but what I was thinking of getting it for was to use it, and as I make cards, because, you know, that's my goal from last year to this year to forever, is to just use all of these die. And I haven't used them all yet, but you know, I've been working on it. Have you all seen the stuff I worked on some? Sometimes I just run them through. I don't have a plan, but I've made a few things. And I told y'all about the Emma Griffin class that I took. And then the thing I bought, oh, I gotta show y'all the thing I got from Crafter's Companion too. But so, see, look, I think I'm gonna get another one, y'all. Because I got 6. Oh, and these are the plastic sheets. So this came in here with it, but it might fit those gray notebooks that we got, or the green ones. Now, they didn't have any of the green notebooks left at the store, but they weren't marked down. People just bought them at those prices. But I'm thanking you all, because I was thinking when I bought mine, what if we don't buy these, then wait till the next discount, ta-da, and then get them. And then when we get them, they'll be discounted instead of giving that big price that we were getting them before. So I did buy some, but I'm going to thank you all for not wanting to buy them all out, so that I and you would be able to buy them at a cheaper price. Ta-da! Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to put these in until I fine-tune the organization by like taking those out of the papers and organizing them. I have to show you all my storage stuff that I've already used with the other ones. But this is just to show you how this looks. So, I think this is running kind of long. So what I'm going to do after this, because this wasn't necessarily Christmas stuff, all of it. This stuff we're going to use in other times. So, I'm going to shut her down, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to do a video of the Christmas stuff that I got. And then I'm going to go and watch the videos, see the Christmas stuff that you all got. To see what else I need to go out there and get that I may have missed. You know how we do it. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Bye. Happy New Year.